What's poppin', Goose Gang? Welcome to the best show on the internet where you come to hear objective facts of characters that I totally did research on, and I am not committing plagiarism. I have another power scaling video for you today. In this video, I'll be going over into the dark, twisted world of Stephen King. This video will be, once again, going over Pennywise the Dancing Clown and how he is, among other things, infinite layers high and extraversial, many times faster than omnipResence, is stronger than Matron, the Crimson King, and even Gan himself, sees the real world as fiction, is living evidence for a potential Type 6 acausaLity, souls your fake-ass verses like Cthulhu, Mythos, SCP, Doom, Godzilla, and so on, with complete and meticulous explanations for them near the end of this video. For this scaling, we're going over the various scientific and philosophical ideas like Platonic forms, modal realism, or however you pronounce that, metaphysics, inaccessible cardinals, multiverse types, and even versus battles wikis, qualitative superiority, among many other things I'm going to pretend to know as a proper power scaler. Please make sure to like the video, inappropriately touch that subscribe button, join my Discord server, donate to me on Patreon, send Reddit gold, join my OnlyFans, send smoke signals, and donate your blood to me if you like seeing daily shorts or community posts containing the dumbest or most basic takes ever. Now Pennywise Soul is your verse, but said in 2, maybe 3 different ways. Truly amazing. Skull emoji, fire emoji, laughing emoji, 4 more skull emojis, and 52 crying emojis, because it is the only way I know how to convey my feelings besides cutting myself. I love you, my fellow humans that aren't telepathic hive mind crab people in flesh suits. And let's dive into the river of salty tears that will arrive from the crying virgin babies once this video comes up. Please, I desperately need human attention. Please. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. This article is about consensual BDSM activity, or non-consensual activity, see torture. Cock and ball torture redirects here. For the German gore grind ban, see cock and ball torture ban. Cock and ball torture, CBT, is a sexual activity involving the application of pain and constriction to the male genitals. This may involve directly painful activities such as genital piercing, wax play, genital spanking, squeezing, ball busting, genital flogging, urethral play, tickle torture, erotic kneeing, or kicking. The recipient of such activities may receive direct physical pleasure via masochism, or emotional pleasure through erotic humiliation, or knowledge that the play is pleasing to a sadistic dominant. Many of these practices carry significant health risks. Similar to many sexual activities, CBT can be performed using toys and devices to make the penis and testicles more easily accessible for attack, or for foreplay purposes. A ball stretcher is a sex toy that is used to elongate the scrotum and provide a feeling of weight, pulling the testicles away from the body. This can be particularly enjoyable for the wearer, as it can make an orgasm more intense, as testicles are prevented from moving up. Intended to make one's testicles permanently hang much lower than the other, if regularly used for extended periods of time. This toy can be potentially harmful to the genitals, as the circulation of blood can easily be cut off if over tightened. While leather stretchers are most common, other models consist of an assortment of metal rings that fasten with screws, causing additional but only mildly uncomfortable weight to the wearer's testicles. The length of the stretcher may vary from 2.5 to 10 centimeters, 1 to 4 inches. A more dangerous type of ball stretcher can be homemade simply by wrapping rope or string around one's scrotum until it is eventually stretched to the desired length. A ball crusher is a device made from either metal or often clear that squeezes the testicle slowly by turning sets of nuts or screws. How tight it is clamped depends on the pain tolerance of the person it is used on. A ball crusher is often combined with bondage, either with a partner or by oneself, or with other types of torture or impact play. A parachute is a small collar usually made from leather with fastens around the scrotum and from which weights can be hung. It is a conical in shape with 3 or 4 short chains hanging beneath to which weights can be attached. Used as used as part of cock and ball torture within BDSM relationship, the parachute provides a constant drag and a squeezing effect on the testicles. Moderate weights of 3 to 5 kilograms can be suspended, especially during bondage, though occasionally much heavier weights are used. Smaller weights can be used when the participant wearing it is free to move. The swinging effect of the weight can restrict sudden movements, as well as providing a visual stimulus for the dominant partner. Citation needed. A humbler is a BDS physical restraint device, a cock and ball bondage toy used to restrict the movement of a submissive participant in a BDSM scene. It consists of a testicle cuff device, typically a ring that clamps around the base of the scrotum while it is drawn back between the legs. This is mounted in the center of a bar or pair of rods that pass behind the thighs at the base of the buttocks. As a result, the wearer is forced to keep their legs folded forward, as any attempt to straighten them even slightly pulls on the scrotum, causing anything from considerable discomfort to extreme pain. In this way, the wearer is prevented from standing up straight and has to be bent over or crawl on all fours. A testicle cuff is a ring-shaped device that can be placed around the scrotum between the body and the testicles. When it is closed, it prevents the testicles from passing through. A common type of testicle cuffs consists of 2 connected cuffs, one around the scrotum and the other around the base of the penis. Testicle cuffs are one of the many devices that are used to restrain the male genitalia. A standard padlock, which cannot be removed without its key, may also be locked around the scrotum. Some passive participants enjoy the feeling of being owned, while dominant individuals enjoy the sense of owning their partners. Requiring such individual wear testicle cuffs symbolizes that their sexual organs belong to their partner. There is a level of erotic humiliation involved, though, which they find sexual arousal. The cuffs may also form a part of a sexual fetish of the wearer or their partner. Citation needed. However, these are extreme uses for testicle cuffs. More conventionally, the device pulls down the testicles and keeps them there during stimulation, which has a number of benefits. Making the penis appear longer, pulling the testicles down and away from the base of the penis, stretches the skin over the base of the penis and pubic bone. Pubic bone, exposing the additional few centimeters of penile shaft that is normally hidden from view, improving sexual arousal. While some participants may be aroused by the feeling of being quote-unquote owned, The physical feeling of stretching the ligaments that suspended the testicles has an effect similar to more common practice of stretching one's legs and pointing the toes, preventing the testicles from lifting up so far that they become lodged underneath the skin, immediately adjacent to the base of the penis. A condition which can be very uncomfortable, especially if the testicles is then squashed by the slap or skin during the thrusting sexual intercourse. Delaying or intensifying ejaculation by preventing the testicles from rising only to point of no return. It is much harder to reach an orgasm. A cock harness is a device designed to be worn around the penis and scrotum. Its function is similar to that of a cock ring. Early cock harnesses were used to prevent erections in a variety of ways, many of them to cause pain in the penis, typically using sharp projections from cock rings or sometimes via electric shocks. These devices were designed for medical use to prevent ejaculation while sleeping, which was believed to cause seminal weakness and other physical problems. Modern cock harnesses are penile sex toys, and their use is associated with BDSM activities. The Gates of Hell is a male chastity belt made up of multiple cock rings that can be used for CBT. Cowley's teeth is a metal bracelet with interior spikes that closes around the penis and can be used for preventing or punishing erections. Leather penis sheaths lined with internal spikes can be used for similar purposes. Ball busting is the practice of kicking or kneeing participants in the testicles. It carries several medical risks, including the danger of testicular rupture from blunt trauma. Tamakuri, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, is a sexual fetish and subgenre of BDSM, within which a man's testicles are abused. The genre is also referred to as ball busting, BB for short. Tamakari is the Japanese term, but is used by many non-Japanese people to describe media where Asian people, mainly women, are participating in it. The dynamic of it consists of a masochist having their testicles hurt by a sadist. The fetish is popular among heterosexual and homosexual men and women. Denkai Anma, or just electric massage, is a popular Japanese prank play between two people where one person puts their foot into the general area of the other and shakes it in a vibrating motion. Often this is done by grabbing the other person's feet, raising them, and then placing one's own foot on their crotch and vibrating it. This is often done between school-age boys as a prank and can't show and could be seen by a Western audience as a type of bullying. In 2006, Frito-Lay released a special themed edition of Doritos chips that referenced Denkai Anma. This section needs attention from an expert in health. The specific problem concerns medical topics but lacks appropriate citations. Wiki Project Health may be able to help recruit an expert. October 2019. Loss of blood flow is one of the greatest risks in cock and ball torture and may cause irreversible damage. Bleeding is an indicator of unsafe behavior because numbness may result from circulation problems in the affected member. The level of pain is not an indicator of a problem, and signs of danger include numbness or loss of color and edemas. Bondage in which the testicles are tied to another is especially dangerous, increasing the risk of damaging the testicles through excessive tension or pulling. The most serious injuries are testicular rupture, testicular torsion, and testicular avulsion, which are medical emergencies that require urgent medical attention. Also see breast torture, chastity cage, chastity piercing, forced orgasm, groin attack, penile injury, and urethra sounding. Notes: occasionally known as penis torture, dick torture, or male genitorture / male genital torture. Further reading: Hardy Haberman, Fetish Diva Midori, The Family Jewels, A Guide to Male Genital Play and Torment. Greenery Press, 2001. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, you sick I don't think I was ever good at making or ending videos. I don't know. Happy April Fools, I guess. Well, sort of a late April Fool's joke. I purposely decided to post on April 2nd to throw as many people off as possible, and that probably worked out. I don't know. I'll just have to depend on the reactions. Anyway, see you later.